Alrighty, folks. This is not the stream I was originally planning, but fuck it. Not
Fuck it.
working today, so
Fuck it.
what?
You do it live. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Yeah, originally I was going to try to post some stuff to the store since the 25% off sale ended on the 25th. But unfortunately, let's just say I had camera issues and all the items that I took pictures of didn't come out the way I wanted them to. So, because of a couple of interactions yesterday, when I was telling Mrs. Vile this what happened, she's like, "You have to tell this story on a stream, and you should tell a bunch of the other stories from your days as a merchandiser, because for those that don't know, I'm for the day job, I work as a merchandiser, and the stores I primarily have are Walmart. No. At one company, it's Walmart. At the other company I work for, I've got like Food for Less, Albertsons, Vaughn's, a Trader Joe's, and a couple other stores. But yesterday I had 3 interactions at one of my stores that I'm like, just the sheer difference of these customer interactions was kind of blowing me away. For one of the clients we have, it's a diaper company. So I was building and maintaining a diaper display that I'd built a couple months back. And also, now that the store is like, okay, this stuff is selling, they gave us a spot in the actual diaper aisle as well. So I'm maintaining those 2 locations. And when I was packing out to the display, I'm a big guy, 6'2", 300 pounds almost. I got on my knees to pack some stuff onto the bottom area. And this lady was walking, past me, and I'm kind of blocking the aisle. So I try to move my leg, and I said, "Sorry for blocking the aisle." And she looks at me and says, "No, you're sorry."
That's what you just did.
And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what I said." And she goes, "What?" I'm like, "I said, I'm sorry for blocking the aisle. And you said, no, you're sorry." And she goes, "Wait, that's what I said?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Well, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I meant to say, I'm sorry. You're not in the way. I'm sorry." And I'm like, it was fine. It was a cute little, mishap. She's not paying attention really.
No, you're sorry. No. I understand that.
All right. So it was a cute little interaction, not too much. Then I go to the home location, which, as I said, this home location for the store is new. It's only been up for a couple of weeks now. And I'm packing out, again, packages of diapers. And of course, these are diapers, so they have pictures of babies on them. This guy in his 20s, just wearing, white shirt and jeans. There's nothing on him otherwise. Pushing a cart, sees me putting a package of diapers on the shelf. And, "Hey, Mama Pray, if you want to come up, let me know. And if you want to tell a story, because that's what I'm doing right now, essentially, is just telling stories." So he sees me put this package of diapers on the shelf, and he says to me, "God damn it, even diapers have gone woke." And
What do you mean?
And I said, "What do you mean?" That's exactly,
Yeah, what do you mean?
He goes, "Well, look, they got the N-word on this. They got an N-word baby on this one. They have a, racial slur for an Asian on this one. They have a racial slur for a Mexican on this one. Oh, hell, only 2 of them have white babies on them. Why can't they have just normal white babies on all the diapers now?" I was so, he used the actual slurs.
Yeah.
And he just used it extremely casually. Like, he says this type of stuff to people all the time. And I'm just like, I was so flabbergasted by the casual use. I was stunned. I want to say, oh, I came up with a pithy comment to come back to him with. No, I'm just like, okay. Walks away. Like, that was a perfect interaction for him. So that was customer interaction number 2. The third one was as I'm leaving, since I got to drive to the store. And
sorry, I gotta say something real fast. The person number 2, that kind of behavior is basically looking for engagement.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to rage bait, but he's doing it in person. I don't know.
Yeah, he's looking for some kind of engagement.
Now,
he's edging it on. He brought it up.
As I said, I wish I had come up with something smarter to say than okay. But because sometimes, you know, when the brain's actually working, but I didn't have enough caffeine, which is why.
Brain?
Yes, I have one, believe it or not.
Wow.
So, obviously I need more caffeine, so I'm going to buy a Rockstar. I grabbed one from one of the little fridges by the registers. I'm walking to self-checkout. It has condensation on it because it just came out of the frickin' refrigerator. It slipped out of my hand, fell on the ground. Now, one of the common things I say when I drop something, just to be stupidly funny, I guess, is I did that on purpose. You can't prove otherwise. It's like a catchphrase that I say when I drop something.
It's like Bart Simpson. Like Bart Simpson. I didn't do anything. You can't prove it. I didn't do it. Somebody can't prove it a thing.
Basically. And I know I stole it from a comedian. I don't know which comedian. Well, this little old lady was pushing her cart when right next to me when I said that. She started laughing so hard on that comment. I mean, tears were forming in her eyes. And she says to me, I don't know why I'm laughing so hard. It wasn't that funny. And of course, she's laughing, so it's making me laugh. And she goes, do you mind if I steal that? And I'm like, that's fine. I stole it from somebody else. I just don't remember who. But her comment that I'm laughing, I don't know why I'm laughing so hard. It wasn't that funny. That just stuck in my head so strongly. Probably because of the previous interaction. But yeah, those were the 3 customer interactions I had in the entire store, and I was there for 2 hours.
Well, I got a little story to tell you.
Okay, go ahead.
I was at grocery outlet yesterday doing a little grocery shopping, right? Memorial Day. Right. I mean, the day after Memorial Day. Not the crowd is. I'm like, I'm not going Monday. I'll go Tuesday. Well, I'm going out. I'm leaving the store, and this is guy with a clipboard with these little voter, tiny little ballot things measures, right? And he's like, "Hey, we're doing this thing where I'm all for the voter ID, the voter ID legislation for the mandatory. You want to sign this thing right here?" I'm like, "Wait a minute, I can just sign any name I want." He's like, "No, you got to sign your name." I'm like, well, "How do you know it's me?" He's like, "Well, we make sure and check everything." I'm like, "Well, that's how you know voter. We don't really need an ID." The guy just basically shut up, like, huh?
No, my favorite thing to do to those people is if they start, asking me a question, I say, no, lo siento, no habla inglés.
Oh, no, the guy spoke Spanish anyway.
And that's the best part is if they start their spiel in Spanish, then I say, oh, I don't speak Spanish either, or English either. Or,
Okay, I gotta remember that.
And the funniest part was, I've done that a bunch of times, and I've afterwards I always have to call Mrs. Weil to be like, hey, I was able to do it off. Today was a good day. For the first time when I was with her, I was able to pull it off in front of her, and I was so happy. I was able to pull off that I don't speak Spanish, I don't speak English thing in Spanish and English in front of her.
Sorry, hang on a second. Oh, damn it, I missed it.
What?
Sorry. There was a little headline, a little news story. I have to look at the TV. and the little cron thing on the bottom said USPS changing deliveries for election. Like what? The story ended. I'll look it up what they were talking about. Sorry, I got distracted by the news. I watch morning news.
All right, so I don't know if I mean, I'm pretty sure I've told this story before, but this is one that, like, this happened about 7 or 8 years ago. But it's one of my favorite horror stories to tell new employees because you never know what you're going to come across as a merchandiser.
You never know what you're going to get.
Now, again, I'm a big guy. So when I need to pack out the bottom shelves, sometimes I get on my knees. And this particular story, I was sitting down on the floor. And I'm just putting stuff on the shelf, reaching over to my cart, pulling, putting stuff on the shelf. And I hear from behind me, "I'm reaching over you." And of course, just to see what's going on, I turn around, and flying towards my face like a wrecking ball is this old lady's boob. And I'm halfway turned, and I'm just trying to dodge it like Neo in the Matrix, like when the bullets are flying around. I'm just going like, and I watch this as her nipple goes right over my face, nearly hitting me.
Oh my gosh.
And this little old lady, she looks down at me through her shirt. So through the collar of her shirt. That's how big her shirt was. She's looking at me between her boobs. I can see her face. And she just looks at me and goes, "Whoops, did I get you?" So yeah, that was a that happened in the first 2 or 3 months of me working this job. And I've always told that story because I'm like, you will be surprised as a merchandiser how many times you will come across or see somebody's boobs or somebody's genitals unsolicited.
That's the tenderloin. You see that occasionally around here.
There was this one time where there was this older black guy, and he had a broken leg, and the cast went above his knee, so he was not able to walk really. So he gets one of the little Walmart carts. The electric carts to help for people that can't walk.
Yeah, mobilities, the IVs.
Okay. Well, because he can't bend his knee, he put his leg on the handlebars. The problem is he was wearing basketball shorts with no underwear.
Yeah, I remember you told me that.
So he's driving around Walmart, and anyone who's directly in front of him has unobstructed view of his old man balls just hanging down, wobbling back and forth. And he was like, there's no way in hell he realized people could see everything. And it's like, I tried to stop him to say, sir, your balls are hanging out, but he's just whizzing right past. He's ignoring everybody. He's like, "I'm on a mission. I'm here to shop and get some stuff, and I ain't going to listen to nobody." Oh, let's see. What's another funny story? Or do you have a story you want to tell in between? You got one for yourself, Aleo?
No, I was just wondering if I could read that post about Al Green. Since this is a community offensive stream.
You go into politics?
Yeah, this is a community offensive stream. I'm like, I find this very fucking disrespectful.
All right, you can talk about it real quick, but I'm going to tell another story. Just because I'm going to try to get them all on camera.
Okay, and this is a community offensive stream. So, in case you're wondering, about an hour and a half ago, Trump posted this quote: "Congratulations to the Democrat Party. Al Green, one of the most mentally deficient congressmen in the history of our country, has lost in a landslide his seat in Congress. Well, I will miss that lunatic not screaming and violently waving his cane at me during my next State of Union speech." He does not. What the fuck? The dude is disabled, man. He's making fun of another fucking disabled person. This is really fucking pissing me off. He made fun of the person who was mentally challenged, making fun of the guy, calling him an R word, mocking him in public in the speech. Everyone goes, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." He was doing that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now he's fucking mocking a disabled person, an elected fucking disabled person, a vet. This is fucking ridiculous, man. Like, how many more times does Trump have to piss me off? This is why I refuse to remove the word Antifa from my X bio.
Well, I try not to be too political on Twitter, at least when it comes to, I take it back. The at SD GameSwap account is not supposed to be political anymore. The at Vile Mike account is.
Yeah.
And it's even sucked because sometimes I've literally had to delete a tweet that I was about to post because I'm like, oh wait, what account am I signed in? God damn it! Now I got to go to the other one. But hold on, I'm gonna try to show something.
Yeah, sorry. Fucking making fun of disabled people again and a vet. Fucking asshole. Yeah, fuck Trump.
Share screen.
Remember what he said about
all right, so
a certain U.S. senator. He doesn't like people who are captured. He calls them suckers and losers.
My non-political page, right?
Yeah, you asked to GameSwap.
Yeah, I do have this at the bottom.
Yeah, let me zoom in on the screen for a second so I can see that easier. Ah.
That's my one little bit of civil disobedience. All right. Let's see. I'm sure this is a story I've told before. One of the stores that I used to have, they had a mother's milking room in the back room for new mother employees.
Mm-hmm.
A place where they can, pump or nurse their kids while working or on break. And the thing is, this store previously didn't have one, but they were mandated by the state to say, no, if you're gonna take over this location, you got to put one in. So they literally put it in like this old closet space deep in the back of the store, and they neglected to put proper signage up. So I need to make that clear to understand why I did what I did. I was in the back room looking for some signage for a display I was building. And then I hear a woman crying. And I'm kind of confused about it because I don't see anybody around. And, I start, walking around a little bit. The crying gets louder, and I realize it's coming from this unmarked closet. So without thinking, I don't knock on the door. I just open the door to see what's going on. And inside was this young woman, boobs hanging out. She was squirting milk from her breasts all over this little closet milking room thing. And she was crying, saying, I can't get it to stop. I need help. So I'm like, okay. So I immediately went to the women's section of the store, you know, where their dressing rooms are.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you've got a coworker inside the, you know, the mommy milking room that needs help right now. Why? What's going on? You won't believe me. Go.
Oh, Home Auto had a field day.
Oh God, that was even before I saw that. You know, yeah, this happened before that was a thing on The Boys.
Oh man.
But yeah, it was God. As I said, you never know what you're going to come across at one of these stores, and that was not a customer interaction. That was an employee, but still.
Oh, Dandelion said she's at
Like,
work. She can't join.
Because I'm guessing she was a new mom, probably suffering from, you know, hyperlactia or something like that. But yeah, it was God. Not something you expect to see.
Yeah.
Opening a closet door.
Milk squirting everywhere. I was like, okay, this is how some porn starts, but I'm at work.
By everywhere, I do mean everywhere, because they, you know, this was like a converted closet room type thing. They'd put in a mirror on one of the walls. They'd put a couple of padded chairs, and the padded chairs had you could see like water, you know, what looked like damp droplets all over them, like someone had sprayed them with water.
Mm-hmm.
And the mirror was just covered.
Oh man.
So that's one story. What's another good story? Okay, I'll tell the one where the only one where I caught people having sex inside the store. I was sent out to Arizona to help out in that state for a while.
I hate Arizona.
And while I was out there, it was the middle of summer, and you know that it's summer in Arizona. Sometimes you have a blackout.
Yeah, I know about summer in Arizona. It's a cool day when we reach the 110 degrees in the shade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know all about Arizona.
So,
I fucking hate it.
There's a little blackout. Store loses all power, including air conditioning, including freezers, and including cash registers. So they are in the process of basically kicking every customer out of the store, and they initiate all hands on deck, saying, you know, everyone, you know, all the employees are trying to, if you're not ushering customers out, you are grabbing some of the trash bags and stuff like that to cover up all the frozen stuff so they don't lose as much heat or cool. Because the last thing you want is a lot of your frozen stuff to thaw out because you don't know how long this blackout's going to last. And I asked the store manager, hey, I'm a merchandiser. I'm here from San Diego. I'm here to just build a couple of displays. Do you mind if I just continue doing that while you guys are working? And she's like, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. So what I was building were cereal displays. And the store had been delivered 3 pallets of cereal that I was supposed to build a display out of. And I go to the back room, and because, you know, it was all hands on deck, the back room is completely empty. There's nobody back there. And the back room for this particular store kind of looked like a golf club. Like there's a long, narrow section, and then there was a little curve at the end. And I'm walking down looking for my pallets of cereal, and I'm not seeing them. And then suddenly I start hearing this crunching sound. And the first thought that hit me in the head was, this is rats eating my cereal, isn't it? Because that's what it sounded like to me. It was, you know, that, you know, little crunchy, you know, nibbling sound. And I'm wondering like what the hell's going on. I turned that little corner, and there's 2 Walmart employees having sex on my frickin' pallet of cereal.
God damn it.
All I see is his naked ass, her legs up in the air, because she's on her back on the top of the pallet. Her legs are in the air, his butt, and he's going to town. That's where that crunching sound was. And I just turn right around and I go straight to the manager and I said, I'm not going to be able to build this pallet display. And she's like, why? I'm like, because 2 of your employees are having sex on it. And she goes, oh, I know exactly who they are because they're the only 2 who didn't show up for the all hands on deck. So, yeah. They ended up, even though only one of the pallets of cereal had been defiled.
Yeah.
They still ended up throwing all 3 pallets of cereal into the dumpster.
Oh my gosh. All 3.
All 3. About $6,000 worth of cereal, all thrown in the dumpster. So, yeah, that was a fun story. Do you have any stories you want to tell in between?
I got no stories right now. I'm not a storyteller.
Even when you're high, you don't have any stories to tell?
No.
Mm.
I'm not a writer, dude. I'm not a storyteller.
I'm not a writer either, but I'm just telling stories that actually have happened to me.
Oh.
Well, let's see. One of the other times I saw boobs.
Well, you saw boobs? Lucky you.
Oh, I'd say at least once every 3 months while I'm at working this job, I see boobs. One of the funnier ones was one of the companies hired us to repackage their jewelry. So basically, the company had new packaging. They didn't want to destroy the jewelry because, diamonds, gold, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I had to literally, remove the jewelry from the old packaging, the old like ring case or earring case or whatnot, and put it into the new one. Very tedious, but whatever. But because I'm a merchandiser and I don't work for Walmart, Walmart was supposed to have one of their staff members watching me do this the entire time. But I've got a good relationship with this store, and the jewelry person also maintains other departments. So she's like, you know what? I'll keep coming back, but you're pretty much on your own. I'll be,
Yeah, we know you, Mike. Yeah, we know you. Yeah. We know you. I'll be over here. Yeah. Yeah, they trust you.
So now I'm alone in the jewelry, and this is back when the jewelry counter was like a circle, so I'm in the middle of it. So anyone who walks up thinks I work for Walmart. And I have to explain I don't have keys or anything like that. So I can't open any of the cases that I'm not working on already. Well, one of the people that shows up for this was this, she was a bigger girl, I'd say in her early 20s or so. Very, very, very well endowed, wearing a very, very thin white cotton t-shirt with a very deep V-neck.
Gotcha.
All right. Now, she asks me about one of the pieces of jewelry, and I said, I'm sorry, I don't actually work for Walmart. I don't have keys, but the department manager will be back in just a few minutes if she's willing to wait. And I'm going to turn on the camera because it might be easier to explain. So she leans on the glass jewelry counter case, puts her phone in her hands like this right in front of her. But she puts her girls in between her arms a little bit while she's doing that. And every once in a while, she does this little shifting motion. I don't know exactly what's going on, but each time she does this, the friction of her arm on her shirt is pulling that V-neck further down and further out.
Oh my gosh.
Until it just gives up and both her boobs just flop right onto the jewelry counter case. And she's so intent and staring on her phone, she does not notice her boobs are now out for everybody to see. And I go, ma'am, and I'm pointing at her boobs, and she looks at me, she looks down and says, oh, and she just plops them back into her shirt. And I guess she was a little bit embarrassed because she's like, yeah, I'll just come back later. She turns around and leaves. Now, what I didn't really quite notice at the time, but the jewelry manager noticed as soon as she got back, was this lady had left 2 half-circled sweat boob marks on the top of this jewelry case. I mean, they literally look like 2, think of a waning gibbous moon tape. Just 2 of them right there. And because this lady was really well endowed, they were the size of a dinner plate.
Okay.
And she just goes, what the hell did you do? And I'm like, I didn't do it. I told her the story, and she's like, I don't know if I can believe you, but the evidence is right there.
Yeah, and besides, it's Walmart. You expect something like that to happen.
You could literally even see like where her nipples were on the boob sweat stain.
Jeez. Here's something interesting. Quote, we're releasing a lot of information having to do with extraterrestrial things. Unquote. Guess who just said that?
Kash
that was
Patel.
No, that was not a stutter. That was exactly how it was pronounced. Trump. Extraterrestrial. That's how you pronounced it. Sorry, my UFO little update here.
No, he really does have to seem aliens on the brain. First it was illegal aliens, now it's space aliens.
Oh my gosh. And by the way, nobody knows. By the way, nobody knows what happened to the money for the Board of Peace. It disappeared.
It probably went to snacks. Nothing nefarious. It just went to snacks. I swear. Okay. One of the other funnier things that happened was one of the jobs as a merchandiser. Sometimes I got to put coupons. You ever see those, like a product that has a coupon sticker right on the product?
Sorry,
have you seen that, Elihu?
Say that again.
Have you ever seen a product in the store where there's a coupon that's been attached to the product itself?
Yes.
All right. One of my jobs sometimes is to actually put those stickers on product. It's usually to get rid of product where the packaging is changing in one way or the other. So we call them IRCs. Something coupon. I can't remember what the IR stands for. So yeah, I'm in the granola aisle. I'm putting these stickers on a bunch of granola bars. And this lady comes up to me to ask me a question. And I turned to look at her. And this was a woman, I would say, in her mid-60s. And she had the largest pair of fake breasts I had ever seen. And she was wearing a very forgiving and very strong leopard print halter top thing. Now, if you had told me she was smuggling basketballs, I would have believed you. And I was just stunned because of how big they were. So I turned to her and I'm just like,
yeah, this is you.
Yeah, I turned to her and I'm just like, how can I?
Yeah, that's you, man. Look at me. Look at my icon. That's you.
Yeah. And she looks up at me, she smiles, and she goes, "Oh, thanks. They're new." I don't even remember what she asked me about.
Hey, you got them, flaunt them.
As I said, this is a woman in her 60s at least. She wasn't upset that I was just staring at her boobs. She was just like, "Yep, thank you, they're new."
I got an update on the UFC arena.
Oh, what?
Well, it's no longer going to be in the front where it can hold a couple thousand people to spectators. It's behind the White House with about 100 spectators be able to view it. Not thousands like he promised. So basically, private invites are going to get special ringside seats.
Well, I'm sure it's because of safety reasons, right?
Well, I don't know, but it is his birthday.
Yeah. Okay, so I still want someone to explain to me what UFC has to do with the 250th anniversary of the country.
I don't know.
Unless we have an American fighting a British guy.
No, this is all American. This is all American. So no all Americans are fighting. I mean, I don't think any British
I don't know. I'm looking at the list, and a lot of these names don't sound very, well, they sound kind of immigrant.
Let's ask my little AI here. One moment. Where are you? Where'd you go? Shit, come on, where are you? Damn it.
Well, the reason I'm looking, like, the featherweight division is Diego Lopez with Steve Garcia. Followed by middleweight Bo Nicol with Kyle Dukakis. We have Marturio Rufi with Michael Chandler. Josh Hockett in heavyweight with Derek Lewis.
Well, you cannot differentiate somebody's nationality by their last name alone. Hang on a second. Let me ask. Hello, computer. Can you tell me the fighters at the UFC White House 250 celebration? How many of them are non-Americans?
So, the UFC Freedom 250 event at the White House is going to feature quite an interesting lineup. We've got Ilia Topuria from Georgia facing Justin Gaethje from the United States for the lightweight title. Then there's Alex Pereira from Brazil fighting Cyril Gane from France in the heavyweight interim title bout. We also have Amin Zahabi from Canada on the card as well. And of course, a number of American fighters are participating. So to break it down, we've got 3 non-American fighters out of the total lineup. Let me know if you want to dive into more details.
Are any of them British?
Actually, no. None of the fighters are British. We got folks from various places, Georgia, Brazil, France, Canada, but no one from the UK on the lineup this time. Is there a specific fighter or country you're hoping to see in the future?
Nope, that's it. Thanks. Wow, no British people. See, I told you. Let me tell you the country. So, hey, names cannot differentiate what country they're actually from. You had Hispanic names, but they're American.
Well, what I was getting at was the fact that they're not traditionally white names primarily.
Well, okay. I'm surprised. Yeah, I am surprised they don't have somebody from the UK fighting an American.
Yeah, that should have been the freaking
Main event.
Main event. Instead, it's the main event is the lightweight round.
Sorry.
And it's Justin Gaethje. It's spelled Gaethjy or Je. And then Ilia Topuria, and I'm butchering those names. I know that. Topuria. So
I'm not into fighting or boxing or any of that stuff. But if
thanks,
a American, thanks, girl. Enjoy New York. Yeah, I don't really into that fighting stuff. But if an American and a British person was fighting as the main event, I would actually watch that. I'm like, okay, yeah, celebration. We beat the British. Yeah, let's have a rematch of the British and American. Yeah, I would actually be for that. I'm like, that would be interesting to watch. But other than that, I'm gonna watch something else.
To be even funnier, what they really should have is, an American versus a British person with a French referee.
Yeah.
That would make it at least a little bit more related to the Revolutionary War. All right, let's see. Do I have any other stories that'll be funny enough to tell? Because I know I've told Mrs. Vile a bunch of these stories, but like half of them I don't remember right now. Let's see. What else?
Oh, by the way, Spider-Noir dropped this morning. All episodes dropped, and J.K. Simmons was at the Mets game last night, throwing out the first pitch. And of course, he was spotted in the stands doing a little promo, like, "He's a menace. I want Spider-Man." And of course, Spider-Man's right behind him.
Yeah, I saw a clip of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it all in black and white
this morning on social media, but yeah, that was the first thing that showed up was J.K. Simmons sitting in the stands with Spider-Man behind him. And of course, the first comment was, "It's AI," and I'm like,
"Oh my gosh!
Not everything has to be AI.
It's not fucking AI." So they AI'd a stand shot? No. Now, I'm going to watch every single episode of Spider-Noir in black and white. If I like it, I'll be watching in color. If I don't like it, I'll say, okay, I've seen it. But black and white is going to be the primary viewing pleasure for me today.
All right. I have a pair of stories I can tell. These happened at two different stores. One was actually, I was a customer, not a merchandiser at. But the two stories are very similar, and it was just the two different reactions of the same thing that happened. The store where I was a merchandiser at, I was waiting at the one of the stores that had an elevator, and I was waiting with my cart to take everything to the second floor, and this young woman stands next to me to join me on the elevator. And I can't help but notice, because I'm a guy, that under those fluorescent lights at the store, her little yellow sundress was completely see-through.
Ooh.
And I could tell, she had very dark colored nipples, and she had her nipples pierced. And I could see, everything. So I say, ma'am, I don't want to embarrass you, but, I don't know if you know this, but your top is completely see-through. And her reaction is what I would expect from a normal person. She looks down and goes, "Oh my God, I can't believe it." And she covers herself up, and she runs out of the store because she was embarrassed that people could see through. She didn't say thank you, or she didn't get mad at me for saying anything. But that's a normal reaction, I would imagine, right?
Yeah.
Now, fast forward several months, I think, maybe even a year or two. I can't remember when everything happened. Now, I'm a customer this time, and I'm walking, I'm pushing my cart down the aisle, trying to grab some groceries. And same thing happens. There's a lady in front of me. She's also pushing her cart. And same thing with the top she was wearing. Everything was visible. And just like the previous girl, very dark nipples. And you could tell they were pierced. And like before, I walked up to her and I said, ma'am, I don't want to embarrass you, but your top is completely see-through. And this girl just looks at me and goes, yeah, I know. Why do you think I wore it?
Okay.
And I'm just like, it reminded me of the first time that happened. And I'm like, that was not the reaction I was thinking of, considering the first girl. And again, listen, you never know what you're going to come across, especially in a Walmart.
Hey.
I will say, like, one of my favorite things was, again, one of the times I was sent out of state. I had a very irate customer walk up to me when I was working, and she sees me about to go in the back room. Now, I was going in the back room because it was time for me to leave that store. So I'm just dropping off the cart, and this lady goes, hey, you need to go find this item for me. Someone already went back there, and they haven't come back yet. But I've been waiting here for like 15 minutes, and you need to go find it. And I'm like, oh, ma'am, I don't work for one. But I couldn't even get it out because she's like, no excuses. You just go and find this thing. I want, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I'll be right back. So I go in the back room and I drop off my cart. And then I said, hey, I said to the receiver, do you mind if I exit through the back door? And she's like, why? I'm like, oh, there's a pissed off customer waiting for me. She expects me to find her an item, and she just goes, but you don't work here. I'm like, I know. So she let me leave from the back, and I'm just wondering how pissed that lady must have been when I don't even return from the back room.
You know, it got me thinking. It got me thinking about the celebration for the 250. I found out who the artists and the musicians are going to be. Who's going to be performing? It is a 16-day event called the Great American State Fair. It's going to have Martina McBride, rappers Flo Rida and Vanilla Ice, singer CNC Music Factory.
Hold on. Even though I don't like the guy, at least say his name correctly. It's Flo Rida.
Sorry, Flo Rida. Bret Michael. Let's see, who else could be? Yeah, 16-day event. Come on, damn it. Scroll. Great. Page photos on me. Here it is. Brick House Funk Band, The Commodores, rapper Young MC, Milli Vanilli, he can actually sing, and R&B group Morris Day and the Time, with additional artists to be announced. It's representative of all 50 states, supposed to be there. Military, heritage, freedom, entrepreneurial spirit, Inferno Nation, yada, yada, yada. So it's representative for all 50 states. How many states are going to actually be pro-Democrat and pro-Republican at that event? I'm kind of curious about that. Starts in June. June 25th.
All right. I probably won't do anything about it because I don't care.
America State Fair. This should be States Fair, not state. Singular. Use singular. Come on. It's plural. It's not singular. We're not one state. We're states. Or the America Country Fair, or something like that. Why you have to add the word fucking state in there?
Sorry, I'm muting myself because apparently they're mowing the lawn here at the park now. All right, so I'll tell another story from, again, several years ago. One of the stores I was at was one of the clients we have is the magazines. So I do the magazines of that store. And I'm sure you've seen them at most stores where the magazine racks are at the registers. So I'm putting out the new stuff, throwing away the old stuff. And this very irate customer walks up to me saying, I need to open a new register because all the registers have lines and they don't have time to wait. And I try to explain, well, I can't open a register. I don't work for Walmart, but they snap at me before I can even get that out, saying, just open the damn register. So I'm like, okay. I walk behind the register and I said, they start putting their stuff from their cart onto the little belt.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, well, you need to start scanning stuff. I'm like, well, I can't I can't start the register yet. He's like, well, why can't you start the register? I'm like, because I don't work for Walmart. And they're just looking at me like, oh, well, why couldn't you tell me that sooner? And I'm like, well, because you were the one interrupting me, demanding I open a register when I tried to say I don't work here. And they're like, oh, well, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then they like played it off like it was my fault. And yeah, little fun interaction that way. Casual racism that I've encountered. One of the magazines I had put up once had Michelle Obama on the cover. And a guy who didn't apparently like Michelle Obama decided to pick up every one of those magazines, rip them in half, and then throw them on the floor.
Destroy merchandise. You can be legally arrested for that.
Well, the thing is, it's also pay per scan, so the store really doesn't care. And it's not like I could tell him to stop. I mean, I was like, yeah, I can say stop, but he's not going to listen to me.
Yeah, like a security guard. Stop! Or I'll say stop again. Yeah, I bet you didn't hear about this, but you heard about the new chief of police of Honolulu?
No.
Dave Lazar. He used to be the captain of the Tenderloin police station here. And when he was captain, he kind of cleaned up the Tenderloin. People liked him around here. He was great. He made sure they had the patrols. He made sure the dealers were not dealing. I mean, yeah, they're still dealing, but it decreased a lot. And the chief of police promoted him immediately. He was like second in command. It was like all of a sudden everything went back to shit it was because he was no longer the Tenderloin captain. They had a temporary captain and a temporary captain and a temporary captain. And Lazar kept on trying to tell his boss, like, hey, we need to go back over here and do this. He's like, no, we're going to concentrate on the tourist areas. So he was forced to concentrate on tourist areas. Like, you know, Fisherman's Wharf, Golden Gate Park, the bridge areas and shit. Well, yeah, break-ins and stuff got put down because thanks to him for doing this, but the Tenderloin got worse and worse. And he's like, you know, I don't want to do this here because the city dynamics is kind of off. And he got offered the chief of police of Honolulu, and he's like, "Hey, finally, somebody wants to do something for the people, not for the government, and not for everybody else. It's the people." I've been to Honolulu. I know how it is. I agree with David Lazar. He's one of the greatest tourists for Honolulu right now. No matter what people are saying, he is great because I've had personal experience working with this guy. You might hear some shit about this, but just in case you have, you run across David Lazar. Just remember, he's a nice guy. He's a good cop. So all of that is 25% off. All that's 25% off?
No, everything. The 25% off sale ended on the 25th. So yeah,
So,
everything's back to full price.
So on June 1st, are you gonna have a 1% off sale?
No, I might try to do another subscriber drive and do something crazy like if I can hit 400 subscribers by a certain point, I'll do a 40% off sale. Because I'm still, I did that for the 300. When I was at 286, I said if I hit 300, I do a 30% off sale. But right now, I'm down to what? I want to say like 305 subscribers. 306.
Mm.
So let's see if I can try to do another subscriber drive. And but I got to talk to Vile Style about it because she wants to take over my social media.
And you're gonna pay her how much? $0?
No, I told her that if she really wants to do this right, I'll 1099 her as a general contractor, have her work just enough where she doesn't have to pay any taxes, and do it that way. Sorry.
You mean she's actually gonna do a job correctly?
Well, we're gonna talk about it. She called me just before the stream, trying to ask if we're a ride to school, and I'm like, sweetheart, I'm about to do a stream, and I'm 30 minutes away, so no, I can't take you to school today.
Yeah, make her walk.
No, she's got to take the bus.
Make her walk. Fuck it.
Yeah, like one of the things I'm thinking about doing it because I see I still have these Mandalorian Grogu Baby Yoda socks right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have this Baby Yoda. And I also have that Baby Yoda mug that I used on the stream a couple of times on the CNA stream. I'm thinking about combining those three items together. How you doing, Daddy Lion?
Que pasta? I know, I told you you're at work.
Yeah, but let's see. I got the socks for what price? Hold on. $5. I got the plush for $9. I don't know. Maybe I might do like $20 with free shipping because it's a coffee mug, or $15. We'll see. I don't know. I got to see. I don't know how much that mug is worth.
Hang on, I got to do this real fast. Sorry. This was funny as shit. There he is. Sorry, somebody used AI and replaced Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando with Danny DeVito. That's funny. Sorry. Oh, I need to eat. I'm getting hungry, dude. Did you mute yourself again? Because I can't see any little icon when you have your screen up. Okay, I don't know what happened to Mike. Did you mute or what? And he lost connection. Of course he did. And it leaves me with you, suckers. Well, okay, I'll give you guys some nerd news in case you guys are not aware. X-Men Season 2, X-Men 97, Season 2, on the 1st. They already have the trailer out. It's actually officially out, not bootleg trailer, so you guys looking for it? It's out there.
Well, that was interesting.
What was interesting?
My laptop just was like, nope, not gonna work anymore. It's like, I know you're connected to the internet, but we're just gonna not have the internet work on the laptop right now, and I have no idea what just happened.
Yeah, about 20 minutes ago or so, I had a little thing pop up on my screen saying, Chrome not working. You want to quit or wait? I'm like, wait. Because I didn't hear you for about a couple seconds, and it connected back. I'm like, okay, good.
So yeah, that was a weird thing.
You want to know what's even weirder?
What?
I'm actually reading James Woods quits Trump Republican Party saying, quote, I will no longer support the GOP. I'm trying to find out if this is fucking real or not.
Well, even if he's not supporting this particular party, he still has some kind of fucked up opinions, so.
Yeah, and I agree with a lot of people, fuck you, James Woods, but okay, finally he sees some light about the orange asshole. But I'll still watch any of his movies.
Yeah, probably. I'd probably still watch some of his, or most of his stuff.
I can differentiate between life and fiction.
Well, normally, or sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Like with Kevin Sorbo, I honestly can't. I'm sorry. He's actually blocked me on Twitter.
Lucky.
And two, like I liked Andromeda, but I cannot go back and watch it anymore because of him. I can't go back and watch Hercules because of him.
Hercules.
But there's other actors where it's like, I can forgive them for it. Maybe it's because they're actually good actors. Kevin Sorbo, let's face it, is not really a good actor. He was just happened to be a good show. What?
He's not an actor. He's not an actor. Not even that.
I mean, let's face it. Andromeda was good, but it was only for the first couple of seasons until Kevin Sorbo got it into his head that he's the second coming of Jesus and needs to be not just the main character, but the only character that gets to have any storylines about him. I mean, he literally had them rewrite his character's backstory so that he's half God. I mean, like literally, there's the godlike aliens in the show that he's like, oh, well, it turns out you're not just a heavy gravity worlder, which gives you super strength. You're actually half God. Not just half God, you're a special type of half God called, what was it, like an anodyne or something like that. And I was like, well, really? and what was it? When they did the whole, every star and every celestial body has an avatar, similar to how the ships have avatars. Because you find out later on that Trance is an avatar of a star. And then another star falls in love with him, and the black hole that he was originally in was also in love with him. And it's like, God damn. Yeah, those
horny
last
much?
2 seasons were just so bad.
Yeah, horny much?
I would love it if they did a reboot and had like every other character or every other actor do a cameo except him.
Sorry. Reloading my bowl. I'm getting hungry and I need to eat something.
Yeah, we gone for an hour. I was only planning on doing a stream for an hour unless other people join the panel, so Plus, with the computer issues, maybe it's time to just end the stream, and I'll see you guys on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some pancakes, and I'm gonna go watch Spider Noir.
All right. I might do the same thing.
Yeah, I got Prime, so it's gonna be on my TV, not my laptop.
I had to go home to watch it on Prime.
Yeah, I was looking at my laptop, I'm like, oh, wait, it's Prime, duh.
All right. Well, later, folks.
Later, weirdos.